Hey guys, it's Shane from Jake's Journeys. We're here today at Surfer's Paradise in the Gold Coast. We're going to have a look around the Gold Coast, Surfer's Paradise, and all of the restaurants and cafes, businesses. We're going to see what's open and what's not, just to give you an update, seeing as there's been some of the restrictions have now lifted to a small degree. So if you come along with me, join the journey and we'll check out Surfer's Paradise. For those of you watching from around the world, other parts of Australia, and if you have not been to the Gold Coast or Surfer's Paradise, you definitely must get to the Gold Coast. Beautiful beaches, the weather's generally good most of the year, fairly warm, tropical, and I'm just going to show you the beach right now. So we're about to walk down Cavill Avenue, which is the main hub of where all the restaurants and cafes and a lot of the businesses are. So let's check it out. So it still looks like a lot of closures down here. Only some businesses are still open for takeaway. Kitty O'Shea's, that's still closed obviously. Charlie's. These restaurants can only be open for 10 people at a time with the current restrictions, so still got minimum people in those at this point. It's very rare that you see Cavill Mall very empty like this. Usually it is absolutely jam-packed with tourists and people, but obviously there's not a lot open still, so not much of a reason to visit. Local surf stores open, good to see. They've currently got a 61 customer restriction in place. It's quite a large store, that one. 10 people per store in that little store. Gelatissimo is closed, Sunglass Hut is closed. And across the road there, Char Time, the tea place, that is also closed. Let's head down into Orchard Avenue, check it out. A lot of these businesses actually very rarely close. Essentially they'll only close like 5 in the morning and be back open by 9 most days, something like that. Convenience stores are closed. A couple of little ones across the road open. Gilly's Bar closed. Obviously any sort of bars and nightclubs are still closed. So whilst there's lots of restaurants here, for them to open just with 10 people, obviously they're not going to make much of a profit, so hence why they're still choosing to close. Either that or they're only opening very late in the afternoon for the evening trade break. We've got to head out onto the Gold Coast Highway, which is the other side of the beach side, and where the trams are and the main traffic. So we'll check out the shops and see what's open there. Obviously some empty stores. Another pub obviously not open yet. across the road, usually there's lots of little restaurants and little stores in there. It's very empty, very quiet. I would say this will definitely be a lot busier come September. So make sure you come back to the Gold Coast and visit later on in the year. It is a beautiful place. Now we're going to walk into Circle on Cavill. So the Billabong store on the corner there is closed, and not all, but a lot of their stock is actually gone as well. Out of there. Churro place is open, takeaway, and minimal guests. Liquor stores here in Australia are still able to be open. Tourism office is still closed. A lot of theme parks here in the Gold Coast, and they still are closed, and no word yet on a reopening. So the 10-pin bowling attraction they're still all closed as well. That is a ginormous screen. They do broadcast different things here. Sometimes some soccer games are broadcast here, which is great. People just gather here usually, so it's a great spot, but at the moment very quiet. So the Adidas store right on the corner of Gold Coast Highway and Cavill is open, which is fantastic. Again, they just got limits on how many people in the store at any one time. Duty-free souvenir stores, again, are open. So retail is generally open now, with just limits on entry into store. Restaurants, some are not opening due to the fact that to make a profit you need more than 10 people at a time to make a decent profit, and this area here the rents are massive. We'll head on over and have a look at the Hard Rock Cafe and see if that one is actually open. So no, Hard Rock Cafe is definitely still closed. Just an interesting something to point out. As Hollywood has their Walk of Fame, Hard Rock Cafe has their version of that, to a degree. have to be honest, I've walked down this pathway many times here in Surfers Paradise, and I've actually never ever noticed those music stars before. So you see different things sometimes when there's no one around. The Copenhagen ice cream store is closed. Can't even get an ice cream at Ben & Jerry's. How sad. This establishment is actually completely closed down. Used to be quite a very popular restaurant. Can't remember the name of this particular one, but another casualty of the pandemic. Well, next we might go into the Paradise Centre and just have a look at what's open inside there. Dinosaur World Holoverse, still closed. So again, this place is normally full of tourists. There's normally lots of little souvenir stands and kiosks and market type stalls in here, and completely nothing. Time zone up there, still closed. Don't think entertainment venues or theme parks are allowed to open until June, maybe July at this point. So there's actually quite a lot of tourism in the Gold Coast. Lots of things to do normally. Theme parks, aqueducts, scuba diving, hot air ballooning, jet ski, parasailing. But not at the moment. Big candy store is still closed too. Krispy Kreme donuts opening soon at Surfers Paradise. Fantastic. Can't wait for that one. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed looking around Surfers Paradise today at what was open and what was not open. It's interesting to see things slowly starting to reopen. It's great to see most of the retail open, mostly, with restrictions in place, of course. And the cafes and restaurants, some are not open yet. Others are opening for takeaway and the standard restrictions of 10 people. But, however, it's still great to come out to Surfers Paradise, check out the amazing beaches, have a walk around, grab an ice cream. It's a lovely place. Please come back to Surfers Paradise and the Gold Coast. It is a great place. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to our channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We really appreciate that. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Anyway folks, that's all we've got time for today. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next journey.